For years, we have watched the world rail against wars, surveillance and militias while ignoring the resource corporations behind them. For years, we have watched Canadian impunity against human rights and environmental abuses worldwide. We have watched villagers murdered and terrorized globally with no recourse or accountability. We have seen survivors made to travel to Canada at huge expense only to have justice denied. 89% of all global mining equity financing is done on Canada's Toronto Stock Exchange. 75% of the world's resource corporations are registered in Canada, where the Canadian government and judiciary shield their global mafia from accountability from their human rights abuses and environmental destruction worldwide. Canada is the world's resource corporation, formerly known as the Hudson's Bay Company. Its citizens are global resource corporations. It defines terrorists as indigenous people and environmentalists.
You have taken the land which is rightfully ours. Years from now, my people will be forced to live in mobile homes on reservations. Your people will wear cardigans and drink highballs. We will sell our bracelets by the roadsides. You will play golf and enjoy hot hors d'oeuvres. My people will have pain and degradation. Your people will have stick shifts. The gods of my tribe have spoken. They have said, do not trust the pilgrims. And for all these reasons, I've decided to scalp you and burn your village to the ground.
Canada was the only country to vote against a resolution reaffirming commitment to the Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. Canada blocked inclusion of free, prior, informed consent (FPIC) in the United Nations Principles for Responsible Investment in Agriculture and Food Systems. Canada has entered into free trade agreements all over the world which allow their resource corporations to sue any government placing restrictions on them, and Canada has ignored the efforts of all international and local advocacy groups to provide accountability for their corporations. We are tired of impunity. We demand that Canada enact the legislation it has refused to protect human rights and the environment. We demand that Canada stop shielding its murderous resource corporations from justice. We encourage and support people around the world to bring global class action lawsuits against these resource corporations. Surveillance and military corporations are symptoms. Resource corporations are the disease. We are anonymous. We are everywhere. We are legion. We are those you have left without a home. We are those you have murdered. We are voiceless no more. The world will change. We'll change it. Tyrants of the world, expect us.